This is an overview of my project, Building the Knowledge Base of Literacy Development and Instruction, Exploring the Cultural Hearts of Literacy Research. A major tenet in developing students' literacy is that research informs instruction. A broad corpus of research exists around the processes of reading and writing, the instructional practices that effectively develop them, the social and contextual situations that facilitate becoming literate, and the nature of individual differences in developing personal literacy. The more a reading teacher professional is knowledgeable about this body of research, the more one is able to make effective instructional decisions that are supported by the research base in literacy instruction and literacy development. One way to become more knowledgeable about literacy research is to explore the research that has been carried out investigating literacy development and instruction. Aspects of literacy research, literacy processes, and instruction often develop around particular centers of research. Exploring the work of these centers can help the reading professional increase their knowledge base of literacy research. Formal, federally funded centers of research were often located at universities. Each national center focused on a particular aspect of literacy development or instruction. For example, research into reading comprehension was the focus of the Center for the Study of Reading at the University of Illinois. Research on reading motivation engagement was the focus at the National Reading Research Center at the University of Maryland. Informal research centers developed at colleges and universities. Here, researchers also focused on particular aspects of literacy development and instruction and developed a body of research around that aspect of literacy. For example, spelling development became the focus of the University of Virginia, and the writing process became the focus at the University of New Hampshire. The research into literacy development and instruction diffused from these centers and has gradually over time influenced the way literacy development is viewed and how it is supported instructionally in classrooms around the country. These formal and informal centers of reading research are like cultural hearts that in the field of anthropology are places where civilization developed, innovated, created shared meanings, and spread to a wider area. Exploring the research generated in these formal and informal reading centers can help the reading teacher professional become knowledgeable about the knowledge base of literacy development and instructional practices. Becoming knowledgeable about the knowledge base of literacy development and instructional practices will put the reading professional in a strong position to 1. Help schools and teachers make decisions about implementing research-based instructional literacy materials. 2. Help schools and teachers develop their own literacy curriculum materials that are research-based. And 3. Help prepare the reading professional to join the research community and enable them to perform their own literacy research by engaging in replication activities of the center's research. This project presents 10 formal and informal literacy research centers that have been cultural hearts for topics in literacy development and instructional practices. Based on the Google Earth platform, each center is pinned on Google Earth and their location. At each pin is a description of the nature of the center's literacy research focus, as well as research articles of the center's seminal research. Also included at each site is a research replication activity where the reading teaching professional can engage with the research firsthand through replicating the center's research on a small scale. Engaging in the replication activity will help the literacy teacher walk the same path that the center's researchers did, but it will also enable them to see what conclusions they would draw from the results. The centers can be accessed by clicking on the pin at the center's location or by advancing through the table of contents at the bottom left corner of the Google Earth screen. Each center has an introductory slide that can be found after the picture of the university. The slide summarizes the center's research focus. Below the slides are links to the research articles for the center, as well as the replication research activity for the center's research. It is hoped that by engaging with these cultural hearts of literacy research, reading teachers and professionals will be able to build their knowledge base of research around literacy processes, literacy development, and the nature of instructional supports that foster literacy acquisition and development.